Hello, I'm Joe, aka Mr. Fragrance, and today I'm going to be looking at these guys, Eden Perfumes. Now, they, I know, create very good fragrances. I've tried these out. I didn't want to just do an initial impressions because I feel like these guys deserved something a little bit more than that. I've not tried all of them. I've tried 3 of the 5, but they have sent some really beautiful bottles. These really nice 10ml bottles, all parfum concentration. And they're all very, very sustainable and vegan. Enjoy the video. So as I was saying in my introduction to this brand, Eden Perfumes, they're from Brighton and they create some really, really interesting perfumes. Now this, I believe they call the Man Box. So yes, as you see when you open it up, got a very nice little dog with a man with tattoos, and it says Man Box. I'll briefly tell you a little bit what it says on the back. It says, "These are always liked by men loyal to their perfume. Usually men of happy beginnings and endings. A man's perfume is a choice that carries a risk because it can make you hate it or fall in love with it. It's that simple. Stealing a perfume from a man is not a crime and may now be a common practice. It must be why there are more and more unisex perfumes." So, these are all not clones. What they do is you tell them what you like, they take the information as to what fragrances and the perfumes and the smells that you enjoy, and they incorporate them into these perfumes. Now, they don't have a name in front of them because they're all tailored to you. You can pick the oils that you want to be put into these, and I think that's why I absolutely love this brand so much. You literally don't know, so I can't tell you what notes are in these. I've got no clue, so I'll guess as to what's in them, but I'm going to take out this first one. They're all the same kind of bottles. Great business model because they don't have to change the bottles. They can just have these really lovely, classy caps and bottles. They don't have to put a name in front of them or anything, so very nice. It's going on the back of my hand. I can immediately tell you what that is going to be like. That there is Spice Bomb. Very, very, very similar to Spice Bomb. It's got that kind of slightly synthetic sweetness to it. It's got every single bit of that lovely, hearty cardamom spiciness as well. It's taking parts from, I'd say, Azara Wanted and Azara Wanted by Night, taking parts from Spice Bomb Extreme, Spice Bomb Night Vision, which is behind me here. I don't think, no, they're not all behind me, but certainly Spice Bomb Night Vision is behind me, and it's taken the best bits from these two perfumes, put them into one. There's the banana as well from Parfum by Paco Rabanne 1 million. There's the Parfum kind of banana sweetness in there as well. Not the banana sweetness that you would get from Sand from Anne Fragrance, but it's kind of that synthetic sweetness and natural at the same time, smelling of banana. So I really like the sweetness from that. Really enjoyable. Now it's just a matter of how long it lasts. That I can't tell you yet, but I will do full reviews on what some of these, one of these, 2 of these, all of these if I think so, and tell you what I think. But yeah, really enjoyable. Thank you, Eden, for this one. I cannot wait to wear this more. So number 1, I think smells a little bit like, well, not a little bit, I think it smells a lot like a good mixture of Night Vision and, by the way, these are brilliant atomizers. That's Lamal. Is that Ultramal? Right, okay, so we've got the Lamal DNA, that's for sure. That spicy freshness. It's fresh. It's a good incorporation of spicy and fresh. That's what I've said when I'm reviewing these Lamal fragrances. Is they find it very easily and gracefully. They manage to make a spicy, fresh fragrance, which is always miffed me as to how on earth they do that. Because I really struggle with making spicy, fresh fragrances unless you've got mint in there. They pull this off perfectly. Lamal DNA, there's certainly tobacco in there as well. I would say there's some tobacco, possibly not, but I think there's certainly a warmth to it that's conveying this tobacco kind of smokiness. I say smokiness lightly because I don't think it's very smoky, but there's possibly a smokiness in there. I think it's more the sweetness of the tobacco that I'm picking up, and this kind of depth. I like that more than Lamal though. I prefer this to Lamal because it's not got such a strong and potent kind of like baby wipe smell. Again, I spoke to Barry from Sensualize and he did not agree that you get that that smell from Lamal, so that could just be me. I know there are other people out there. I've looked up videos and I know there are people that agree with me, but maybe not so much you guys. So no, that's not so much. That's lacking from this fragrance, which is a big plus. And I think it smells like it's got the DNA from the entire Lamal, Ultramal, Lamal and the Navy, that kind of line. Number 3 from this beautifully laid out set. It stays in its box very nicely. No name, just Eden Perfumes. By the way, I must say that their perfumes are so affordable. They are incredibly priced, and depending on the size you get, they're very, very affordable. I'm struggling to think. I don't think I own anything that smells like this. Now, your nose after a while always gets a little bit tired of smelling new things. Now, I told them I like spicy fragrances, I like citrus fragrances, and I like woody fragrances. I told them that those are my 3 kind of go-tos to search for. And they've possibly just combined the kind of notes that you look for within those fragrances and seen what they've come up with. And that could be what they've done here, or it could be that this is a fragrance that I don't own, that they're trying to replicate in a sense. I couldn't tell you. This is new to me and it's very nice. It's got a woody depth, it's got a citrus top, and there's a spicy mid, and that's exactly what I look for in a fragrance. They've kind of just made what I would say is an ideal fragrance. It's not super potent, it's almost died down immediately, which is a little bit worrying from this one, as the other ones haven't. They've not done so. This one has kind of become like skin level already. But it's there, it's still sweet, it's still spicy, and the citrus is really nice at the top. It's quite a fresh fragrance. Versatile, wear this anytime as far as I can think right now. It's not had enough time to kind of develop on my skin for me to tell you for sure, but no, it's enjoyable, I like it. Another thing I really like about these kind of 10ml bottles, these glass 10ml bottles, is that they fit into your pocket nicely. I've just seen something. They've got numbers on the bottom, 158. Does that mean that there is a fragrance called 15? It may well mean that, and I may be just being an absolute idiot. No, we'll see. We'll see. So this is 255 I'm about to try. I will have in the edit put a number next to all the fragrances, and that is the number that fragrance is. So as you can see here, it says 255 for this fragrance I'm about to try. That's going to be your indication. So this entire video I've been saying they don't have a name. Well, I guess they're sorted by number. Aventus. Lovely. I've got to do something here. Vibrant Leather by Sarah. 255 by Eden Perfumes. There will certainly be a video coming out on that very soon. I've got to make that. That is lovely. I'm not going to be talking about the Zara one because that's not what I'm here to talk about. I will do a full review on that as well, by the way, just to say. But no, this is really nice. They've incorporated the ambroxan from the Zara fragrance into this. They've incorporated, they've incorporated the ambroxan from Aventus into this. They've incorporated the spiciness, the freshness, this unique smell that you don't smell unless you're buying a fragrance that is Aventus or a clone of it. You wouldn't have ever smelt it before. It's so incredible. Obviously it got such a foothold in the community, and it's known for being this Aventus DNA in the community. This is like a holy grail, and I can see why. And they've really boosted boosted its appeal. I think they've now made it a little bit more like Aventus. Because you get Aventus clones that are a little bit harsh, I feel, and I feel like this Eden perfume is a very rounded and almost like a creamier involvement with this Creed Aventus, making it a more enjoyable scent to endure and to wear on your body, because it's certainly not going to kind of catch people off guard. It's not going to catch you off guard when you spray it. It's just going to be something that's pleasant to wear, unlike some clones of Creed Aventus, which I shall go into in future videos. I think this is very nice. 255 is one of the best so far. And so finally, on my first journey with Eden fragrances, finally I have 101, my favourite number in the world, Room 101. For those of you that don't know what that is, look it up. Room 101, number fragrance 101. It's got a creamy avocado scent to it. So there's certainly going to be a sort of Armani, Acqua di Gio kind of there. This is certainly not what's going to be cloning. If it is cloning anything, it's certainly not going to be a clone of that. It's just picking up some of the kind of ambroxan. I think they've combined Dior Sauvage with that ambroxan from the Dior Sauvage and kind of put that into an Acqua di Gio vibe feel to it. Honestly, I can't tell you what it smells like. It's ambroxan heavy, it's fresh, it smells like the sea, not salty in that sense. It's not like, you know, seaweeds kind of smell, but it smells like the fresh air from the sea. Very enjoyable, very nice, and I can't really tell you much more about this one other than it's kind of got citrus notes as well. There's some spiciness to the citrus. It's definitely going to have some Dior Sauvage notes in there, but very enjoyable. And I recommend that you check out Eden Perfumes online, on their Instagram, on their Facebook, and on their Twitter. And honestly, get your hands on some of their very affordable fragrances. And I will put, as I said, the numbers next to all the fragrances I reviewed today. Therefore, you get a good idea of which ones they are. Try them out. Or really, try them out, because they're so affordable. You may just be able to design, be able to create, be able to curate with Eden Perfumes your favourite perfume that has ever existed on the planet. Combine two of your favourite fragrances out there. See what you like. See what it's like. Try it out. You might as well. For such a brilliant price, you're looking between 10 and 15 to 20 quid. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. Give it a try, and thank you, because you know what? The more you guys try out these fragrance brands that I am, reviewing, creating, and being able to work with, the more that I can do these kind of videos, because I enjoy, as well as reviewing the huge brands, the ones that everyone knows. It's also enjoyable to get to learn about new fragrance brands, help promote them. At least the ones that need to be promoted, that should be promoted, are the ones that are doing a good job and are trying to make a good job. And obviously, vegan is the way forward in terms of perfumes, at least. Others will think vegan is the way forward in general in life. I'm not going to start getting into those kind of controversial conversations, but at least knowing that perfumes that we can test on ourselves, perfumes that work by ourselves, perfumes with natural oils, things like that, we can trust. I recommend giving them a shout and trying out some of their fragrances. So do check them out, and thank you very much to Eden Perfumes for sending me these 5 10ml bottles. And yeah, I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.